What's happening? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, something more for the analog board, not so much electric. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the story is a mate of mine was always going to build a MiniRamp and he had ply and coping and that and just never got around to it. In the end, I went and picked up them sheets and yeah, I've made something of it. So we're going to build a MiniRamp in my backyard. So in all this free timber, we got 4 curves that were already cut. So they are 3 foot high and they're about a 6 or a 7 foot radius. I'm not 100% sure, but it's very mellow. I think that is going to be perfect. The only problem is the other 3 sheets of this ply were really old and they were all rotten down the bottom. At some stage they had been left in water or in rain. So what I'm going to do is just cut 4 new sheets, but since I've already got that one, I can just trace that one and I'm ready to go. Trace them up and get cutting. So that'll be one side of the MiniRamp. I've also traced the 2 sides onto that bit of ply for the other side of the MiniRamp, but for now we're just going to get building on the first quarter pipe and see how it looks. How good is that looking? That's actually looking like a ramp. It's surprising when you think 3 foot and how wide it is. You think, oh, it's not going to be that big until you build it and it's in the space and it's like, man, that's going to be huge. We can always trim it down a little bit if we want a more playful size, but I think 3 foot is the perfect balance between not too big and not too small. I might actually get onto building the other quarter pipe first, and then I can kind of judge how much of a flat we want in the middle. So yeah, let's get on to doing that other side. How sick is this turning out to be? It's taken up almost the whole carport. I'm trying to work out how big of a flat section I can fit in here without it getting too close to the roof, so it's still under cover on both ends. This is going to be awesome. It's actually kind of close to the roof, but I'm a short ass. I don't even know if they can see that. Alright, so I worked out about a 1900 flat would be perfect with how long the roof is and just the amount of ply I've got left. So I cut a few lengths, but that's all the timber I've got left, so I'm unsure if it's going to be enough. We'll see how it looks. Alright, it's the next day, the sun's out, the ramp is looking so good. It's really starting to come together now, so the next job is to sink that coping down to a nice height. So I've watched a few videos on how to do that. I'm not 100% confident, but I'll just have a crack and see how we go. Alright, so I just sat that bit of ply up there, put a couple of screws in it, just to get a feel for how it's going to look and how far that coping's sticking out. I'm going to start laying the ply down this side and see how it looks. I've got to trim the edge off and finish the top deck, but it's coming up really nice. The only problem is this ply that got given to me, it's just way too thin. I'm gonna have to get another 6 sheets and put another layer on it, which is a shame. Now I'm gonna have to pack up that coping a little bit more, but what do? On this side, I'll obviously leave that coping sitting up a little bit higher, and yeah, I know that'll be getting 2 sheets, so yeah, we'll just see how we go. But yeah, let's get the first layer done on this side. I am so pumped on how this is looking. Next step, I'm gonna do that middle bit in the floor and yeah, ready for second layer. That's right. Definitely need to get that coping out. Yeah. Slide on the feet. What do we got here?
Last one.
Yeah, finger. Oh.
Done.
How she roll, Seb? Cheers for your work, lads. Right, do all your mad stunts over that side. I seen it. Oh.
Definitely didn't make that jack that long.
Yeah. We can't step off the back because we haven't finished the decks yet. Jesus.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm open.
Stay there. On your toes. Pull back in. Not yet.
Put the weight on the back foot.
Could you not go too?
Back a bit. Now lean forward, lean into it. Ready, set, go. You gotta lean forward more.
Yeah.
Simple like me. You want to try to lean forward.
Right.
Jump up. You're gonna push it. One, go. That's it.
Nice work, man.
Have a roll.
All right.
Sebos.
Let's try an electric board on this thing. Let's start over the other side.
That's gonna totally break the battery. Don't go too fast on that. It's working. That's how that actually works. Ooh.
That is just way too much hard work.
Ooh.
Go on, Benny. Give it a go, man.
Oh, you nearly had it.
Dude, that's it.
Lean forward. It's like when you fainted halfway through that. Go on, Brady. Go back. Over it. Just
Commit.
Oh.
fart on camera. Shake it off.
Shake it off. What about this knee badger, bro? Fuck, my knees.
When you get it, we're all going to yell first try, and we'll put that in the video. Dude, that was it. That was it. First try. First try. What do you reckon, the mini there, right?
Pretty mini.
Alright, so last night was a freaking sick session. We had a few too many beers. We made a mess. We didn't ride too late though. We don't want to annoy the neighbours straight up. So yeah, we definitely need to sort the top decks out and yeah, just give this place a clean up. Alright, so the area is a lot cleaner than what it was. I'm gonna build this deck now and I think I'm gonna leave it a full sheet length so there's plenty of room up there, especially if someone's skating and you just want to step back and wait up there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it 1200 by 24 and I'll try and build a bit of a railing on the back as well. See how we go. What do you reckon of the deck, babe? Maybe not. We don't want him to hurt himself. Jeez. Right, so I've cut my cross beams for under the deck. I've got my bottom supports and my uppers that go up for the railing. Now that is all the timber I've got left. I've got a few scraps under here, so I had just enough again. Let's slap this side together. There we go, we're all done finally. I did use all my timber, there's none left. I'd love to put another beam across here and one down the middle. Hey. Anyway, that's gonna do for now. I may even finish this top layer with masonite at some stage, just to give it that really nice finish. Nice and smooth, and it's good when it's a little bit slippery as well. So anyway, massive thanks to my members and a huge thanks to everyone else out there watching. Appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. You winning? Cheers, babe.